Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris back with you with another unboxing and review video, and I'm super pumped about this one because this house is 3 stories tall, and this is going to be a much added benefit to my home. You're wondering what it is? It's by the company Rockspace, and this is a Wi-Fi mesh system. It allows your whole entire home to have Wi-Fi coverage, and this unit right here is up to 6,000 square foot home, office building, etc. Just like all my unboxing and review videos, in the description box below is going to be this exact same product. So after the video is finished, you guys can check it out, read more reviews about it, pick one up yourself. You guys in the UK, if they sell it in the UK, I will have you linked as well, if not one very similar to it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and come on over here. Let's get this out of the box, see what we have, set it up. Hey guys, if you're new here, welcome. We have a lot of fun here. Smash that subscribe button down below and turn on your bell notifications so when fresh content comes out, you're the first to know. All right, guys, in the box here, we're gonna have 3 different units. Looks like we might need to download an app, the RS Wi-Fi app that is available on the Google Play Store, iOS 8 or newer version, Android 4.0 or newer version, so that it is available on the Google Play Store and the iTunes Store. Without further ado, let's get this guy out of the box here. Before I do though, I will go ahead and show you real briefly their example of what you want here for a big, large home. 2 downstairs, 1 upstairs, form a nice little triangle type of a stream there. And let's go ahead and see what we have here, guys. Opening it on up are really nice 3 cubes here. We're gonna get to in just a second here. We have the user manual and we have each individual one here. That's actually really nice. It's a good looking little cube here. Obviously there's protected plastic on the edges there. Let's go ahead and get one of these guys on out and take it for a test run here. So we have a nice little gray fabric on the front, which is really nice. And then completely plastic all the way around, with a nice Rockspace logo right there. I don't know if there's any sort of LED light. Now let's go ahead and get to the bottom and I'm gonna walk you through this here. I covered this up for security. There's some sensitive information underneath those Post-it notes. I don't wanna get out in the internet, and so we're gonna go ahead and just cover it up here. You have little mounting brackets right here and here if you wanna mount it up that way on your wall type of a thing and just have it sticking out. That's actually really cool. Nice little thing to have right there. You do have some nice padded feet if you want to have it just sit up like this way with the fabric up above right there. And then in the interior portion of it here, you have 2 Ethernet ports, 1 and 2, and your power plug input right there with your reset button. The power input is 12 volts, 1 amp for each one. And I won't bore you, but the others are the exact same thing. And also down in the box here, you have an Ethernet cable. That's a flat one. Let's get you a cord length on that real quick. And then you also have your 3 individual plugs. We'll get some cord lengths on that as well. That's gonna do it for the box there. So again, just 1 Ethernet cable, flat Ethernet cable. And that's an approximate rough estimation about a 5-foot flat Ethernet cable there. And let's go ahead and check out one of the power cords here. That's also gonna be a rough estimation tip to tip about 5 feet as well. Covered in protective plastic there. Nice little round wall plug. So when it is plugged in, we have a little green light in the bottom left there by my thumb. So let's go ahead and get this set up and take it for a test run. All right, guys, this is my spare bedroom and office, and I wanna show you the coverage right off the bat here. I've placed one behind the door. Obviously, you probably don't wanna tuck it back here, but you can. You can have it out in the open, you can have it on your desk, and it seems to be working just greatly. So, setup is all done in the app. Each individual one has to have a power source, as you see right behind it there, and it is now connected, as we can see with the solid green LED light there. I'll show you how I have it set up, but first, let's go ahead and see my wireless connections. So, I'm actually connected to my home one right here. As we can see, I have 3 bars, 2 bars now, 3 bars, and let's go down to the Rockspace Mesh Wi-Fi system, which I've renamed. And I was able to rename it in the app, and sorry, I'm just covering it up for security purposes. You never know this day and age. It's this one right here that my finger is pointing to, and I have full 5 bars. And your next question is, so far I've come to a conclusion that you have to have one connected to your cable modem router, and so I have the provided Ethernet cable plugged into the back of my cable modem router here. Sorry, I have a home entertainment center, so there's a lot of cords back there, and then I have set it right behind it here, plugged in Ethernet port to Ethernet port and to a power source here. So we have one. I actually unplugged it thinking that once I connected it the first time that I'd be okay. I'd be able to unplug it and put that somewhere else. But in the app, it said the WLAN plug port is disconnected and it didn't seem to function properly. So it looks like you're gonna have to have one unit connected to your cable modem router. And it says that in the instructions. This is my primary one that I've set up right there. So this is the next location here. This is on level 2. The one we just came from is all the way up the stairs there behind that door. Let me go ahead and give you a shot. That's the first one, primary. Again, on level 2. Second is up on level 3. And the third one is on level 1, which is the garage. And that's going to be located right here in my garage home theater setup here. So let's go over a couple specs that we did not cover quite yet. Here are your wireless standards right there. You can go ahead and pause that and read those right there. Signal rate 867 megabytes per second, 5 gigahertz, 300 megabytes per second at 2.4 gigahertz. Wireless security and frequency 5 gigahertz and 2.4 gigahertz as well. Now, one single unit can cover 2,000 square feet. Obviously, this is a little bit of an overkill, but because I have 3 levels here, this is only about 1,400 square foot condominium. It's definitely going to cover everything. All right, guys, let's go ahead and look at the app here. This is really nice here. And so I was looking at a couple of the different features here. It does say up and down up here in the different areas here. Let me just see something. Okay, so it actually looks like something's kind of triggering with it there. Let me just go ahead and do a couple things on the internet. And it looks like that toggles a little bit. I've seen that toggle a little bit while I'm actually using the computer. I'm just kind of scrolling on my desktop computer while I'm talking to you guys, looking at eBay, etc. And now I'm not doing anything, so it just kind of goes down to nothing. It says 2 connected devices down below here. Now, if I tap on that, I can actually see the devices that are connected, which is really nice. I won't do that for security purposes over the internet here. You can control it right there. You can label it. You can put in a different password for it so that it's a secure system all by itself, which is really nice. So if you want your guests just to use this mesh system, then you can name it and then put an appropriate password, etc. Let's go ahead and look at settings here. And as you can see here, my little map here, it's my primary node, my secondary, and my secondary there. Let's go here and push on settings. Here in the wireless settings, you can of course change the name of your mesh system and the password. You have a guest network here. You can put that on or off if you wanted your guests to use that one. You have parental controls, which is really cool. You can add different groups for parental controls. You have internet settings, QoS. You can add another Rackspace mesh. You can do fast roaming, capacity-oriented mode, smart assist, port forwarding, UPnP, DHCP server, DNS, firmware upgrade, and maintenance schedule there. Let's go ahead and look at a few of these here. Smart assistants. You guys can go ahead and pause that and read a little bit more about it. Just helps you function with 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Smart assistant, port forwarding right there, and UPnP right there. And then you of course have DHCP server and DNS with your firmware upgrades, etc. Overall, guys, a really nice system to be able to use it over your entire house and have a separate secured system. You can have a system for your guests, etc. But being able to have your full house with coverage, especially the 3-story houses or houses that are just very big in general. Again, this 3-unit mesh system can cover a total of 5,380 square feet to 6,000 is what it's advertised at. Again, if there's anything that I missed in the video, look in the description box below. You're gonna see a link for this exact same product once again. You guys can read more about it, pick one up yourself. And thank you guys so much for watching. Smash that thumbs up button if it has helped you make an informed decision. I will see you guys on the next review. My name's Chris. Take care for now. Don't let the party stop, guys. Hit one of these videos, continue to watch, and we'll see you soon.